Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 on Dusty Cove. So, plan today is to get this field sprayed, fast time, and possibly a little harvest. We don't know yet. So without further ado, let's get going. Now, this is a really late episode. What are you probably going, what do you mean late? It's not late. Well, if you look up in the top right hand corner, yeah. It's 20 to 1 in the morning. Why am I recording this so late? Well, this is today's video. I'm recording it effectively at 5 o'clock in the morning right now, for you guys wondering. So it's got to be up pretty damn sharpish, so I'm going to be rendering it and uploading it, so it's going to be a late night for me. Why am I waiting? Basically, car mechanic simulator. What's that got to do with anything to do with farm sim? Well, today I got told by the PR person who deals with Playway that I should be getting the key today. So hopefully we'll be getting the key. That means tonight's live stream is going to be Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 exclusive. Kind of exclusive. It's going to be a whole lot of people as well streaming it. So look out for that. Hopefully get it in good time. I was hoping to, if I got the key today or this evening tonight, late tonight, I was going to do a video on it, and that was going to be the video for today and the live stream. All things being equal, it'll be the live stream. I'm toying with the idea, if we don't get the key, I got told we should, but if we don't, then I may stream the old car mechanic and kind of build hype for the game. It's had a lot of issues recently, a few bugs found, had to get delayed. Kudos to them for delaying it. My hat is firmly off by taking that on the chin. A lot of hate, I understand why game developers do that, and my hat is off to them. They pulled the game, they took it on the chin as far as that goes, and admitted defeat and swallowed their pride a little bit, because I had issues, and the people at Red Dot, I think it is, the devs spent a long time on this, and this looks a really good car mechanic. So that's what we're doing. So we're spraying up this field. The live streams we've done, we have fertilized all the other fields. I think we fertilized that one, although I don't see any tram lines in it, so I'm not too sure. So we fertilized all the other fields, which is awesome. I want to fast time it. If I need to fertilize again, I think I'm just going to blip one stage on for the rest of it, and fast time until the crop is ready to harvest. That's my goal. A lot of people, I put out the question there, and thank you if you were one of these people that answered my question yesterday on Discord or my Facebook fan page. I really appreciate it. And it was a mix of people saying they're bored of the game, not the content, but they're just bored of the game in general. I completely understand where you're coming from. As someone that doesn't play it a whole lot, and I do that on purpose, so I'm not in your guys' shoes where you get bored of the game. And it's happened to me in the past. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. It does get boring. People don't think Farm Sim gets boring. Well, newsflash. If you play it a lot, you get sick of the game. It's just like any game. You got to change it up. Whether you like it or not, you got to change up the games that you play. And that's what I do. Frequently, I play all sorts of different games. First-person shooters, the Mafia, GTA, ETS, ATS. Maybe an ETS video this weekend. The list goes on. Forza, racing games, stuff like that. Flight Simulator. I play so much different stuff that a lot of you guys probably would never think that I play, because you just see one type of game, and that's why do I really put one type of game on the channel? It's because the other games don't perform well. So when games don't perform well on the channel, what's the point of spending the time recording it and where I can play it just for my own enjoyment? So there may be more games coming to the channel. People are getting bored of the game. maybe a plus for me, because I can actually do different content that I've been wanting to do for years. Absolutely years now I've been wanting to put different games on the channel. You may be asking yourself, why haven't you? Because no one's been watching it. And if no one watches it, then it's catch-22, because is it really worth doing it? Might as well just go back to doing the same old. It's a cluster. It can be a cluster. So that's where I'm at right now. We've got Emergency 112. Haven't done anything on that yet, recorded wise, so may do that tomorrow evening. Who knows? Who knows? Just gets back from my trip tomorrow, so I don't know how much time I'm going to have to record. The weekend, I don't know if I'm going to be busy or what the deal is there. Jess's dad's coming in from Alberta for a whistle-stop trip, so I don't know if I'm going to be busy with that. I don't know, maybe just those two spending time together, which I wouldn't be too surprised if that's the case. She barely gets to see him. So, yeah, that's the plan. So if you guys want to see other games on the channel, let me know. If you definitely want to see that, I'd love to know you guys' opinion on it, really. I'd love to put different stuff on there. Get the channel out there and known for a bit more than just Farm Sim. And another thing people were saying is they're bored of seeing the same thing. Seeding, cultivating, spraying. Yeah. My answer to that is the same though, across the board. It's farming, guys. It's the same crap all the time. It's no different to what you watch on farming channels. Right now, they're harvesting, they're doing silage or whatever. Well, if I was to do it the same sort of thing, God, the channel would be a very empty place, wouldn't it? And it's not negativity there at all on sort of my part of people saying that. But it's true, farming is a very repetitive thing, and it's just the way it works with this game is you're doing it rapidly. The average harvest, the planting to harvesting, is a year's worth of work compressed into, at times, a few hours, real-time hours, and you can get it all done. And that's a whole year, real-life time. So it's a farm game, it's going to happen, and no matter what simulator you do, it's very repetitive. Euro Truck Sim, American Truck Sim, what are you doing? You're taking different loads to different places, but you're really doing the same stuff, driving up and down the same old roads. So it's an endless vicious circle, I guess, in the great scheme of things. So it's good to get feedback though, and that's what I needed. So definitely no butthurtness or anything like that. I'm happy to get feedback on stuff, and I'm glad for the most part it's not the content, it's the game. People are getting bored of the game, which is more important to me than anything, knowing that. You know, I've said it multiple times, and I speak for I think every YouTuber out there really when I say this, is we gauge what we're doing by the views. And if views suck, if views are down, then yeah, it's understandable what's going on. That being said, someone else said, well, it's summertime. Kids, for the most part, I think have just got off school. Completely understand that. Parents are taking you guys on holidays and all that sort of stuff, and you're busy. I get that as well. Normally, the summertime is busy. It's busy for views, it's busy across YouTube as a whole. Now people just getting bored of the game in general all of a sudden, so they're not really watching it as well. Could be it, could be it. So it's a lot of that. I'm going off my experiences with YouTube, and this last 2 years of YouTube have been so different to previous years, and it's gone downhill, to be quite honest. It's no one's fault, it's just YouTube as a platform is rapidly going downhill, and where do I see it in a couple of years' time? Still going to be here. I think most of the people that you know and love are going to be gone, to be quite honest. But that's just me. That thinks that. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because yeah, as my life changes, as my story changes in that respect, YouTube for me, yeah, I want it to come my hobby again. I really do. I really do. And I don't mind saying they got some tidy tram lines. Alrighty, so let's see what else needs to be done. We may need to do one more field. No. Oh, field 24. It's 24 grass. Yeah, 24 is grass. We never did it. Never mind. But we can fast them. So, we will be back when the next stage happens. I'll probably put on one stage fertilization now as well. So, we should be right back. So, I just thought I'd show you the new icon here. That icon to do with the rain there. The crops are wet. That's really cool. Crops look like they're ready, but they're not quite. I don't think you can harvest them at this stage, but we're getting there. So it's going to be autumn time, the time we are ready to harvest by the looks of it. Alrighty, I'm going to give it a go, see if we can harvest. No doubt you just heard me hit the controller off the side of the desk there. So hopefully we can. I've been wanting to use this thing for a while to do this yard tug. Now we're going to do it backwards to normal. We're just going to start with the biggest field first and try and hammer through that. We are going to do real time, so we're at a good spot. According to this, we can't harvest yet. I have a sneaky suspicion we can. So, damn, we'll quickly tell on that one. Whether we can or not. And fingers crossed we can. I'll just show you that there. It's on the very last stage of green, so honestly, one more day, which will bring us into... Have I got the cursor? Weird. One more day after we get into the next day. Jeez, I was lost for words there. Then we'll be able to definitely harvest. I'm not too sure yet. Now it's been a while for this old girl to get fired up. Nice to have her out again. Hopefully we'll get an update for this thing at some point. Now this is wheat, which we are going to put into straw swaths as all things being equal. Easy now. We can bail and make some money. Need the money, honey. So what we'll do is we'll just back up into this gateway. Now for the rest of the transportations, to be quite honest, I'm probably going to use the landy. But this thing for the round here, perfect. Let's fire her up, see if there's any mouses or rats or whatever living in there. It doesn't appear to be. Nothing jumping out, running around. Good. Let's see if we can. Is Farm Sim going to be nice to us today? Nope. It is not ready to harvest. Oh. Alrighty, we'll be back. I was getting worried my game save was screwed, guys. Not gonna lie. We need to harvest like we've never harvested before. We have one more full game day to harvest. Let's get going. Late. Very late. Good grief. So let's try and get through this as quick as possible. Now, that being said, I'm in no hurry, one bit, to get through the winter and rinse and repeat with the cultivation and ploughing and all of that. I'm gonna try and do a lot of that, maybe off camera next time around. I don't know. Really don't know. We'll be baling, we'll be cultivating and all that stuff. alongside harvesting, I guess. So hopefully we'll be able to get through it a good pace. And now this field, the combine isn't happy on some of these hills. I'm really not happy. Do I smell an upgrade in the future? I like this old combine now. Rather not let it go. Needs must. It doesn't hold a lot of grain either. But the rest of the fields are fairly small, so... I don't know, we'll probably end up maybe renting the windrower, the big 4-roader, to put these into big windrows for this square baler. Not too sure yet, to be honest. So what I'm planning on doing is just a pass around. This video is probably only going to be about 25 minutes long, to tell you the truth, tonight. It is late. It's my own fault, but I had a good reason to do it, I think. I can't believe harvest is so late in the year. Craziness. Shame too. Now we've got all the grass too to mow and all that good stuff. And look at all of that. Money. All of that right there. Now I'm not too sure what the first animal is going to be. I've been saying pigs. Really do want to do some pigs. To get them rolling on here. Which is good because they don't require any bales. Now all of those bales we can sell too. Which is a plus. So we can do that on top of doing this, harvest and empty and mow and do that. We can do a lot while harvesting. That is the good thing about it. I won't be putting all our grain in storage for the most part. I'm waiting until we need to get going. Once this gets full, we'll probably blip it on course play. Probably do 2 headlands, 3 headlands around, and go up and down. And then we'll be on our way. The yield seems pretty darn good. This is as early as possible to harvest. As soon as it allowed us, we're harvesting. I wasn't going to hang around. Push comes to shove, we'll be maybe even having to rent 2 combines. But we should be good. Now seasons kind of screws you because you can't plant right away. Like winter wheat, winter barley is a thing in the game, so after this is taken up and baled and all of that good stuff for doing in a timely manner, technically I think I can put winter wheat or barley in the ground again. I'll probably do barley to be quite honest in here. And actually to get the pigs we're going to need field of potatoes. Forgot about that. Field 11. I think that's going to be the root crop field. Seems a perfect field. Oh, that lighting looks spot on there too. Dang. Dang, Daniel. Where'd you find that? And I think it's weed over there too. I think that's our field. Yeah, 42 is ours. So that'll be our next field we'll go to. We'll work out from the yard. Of course I want to get the biggest fields done first. So this one, probably jump over... Well, I'll probably jump to field 1 next. Field 42. And then once that's done, then field 10, 7, over to 11. I'm not too sure what's in 10. 11, we'll try and keep it samey. As much as possible. Now I don't think with this we can put diff locks on or anything. Oh, we can. Well, this will help her up. Hopefully anyway. And that ding, I left my Facebook. So how many of you just checked Facebook? May have to answer that. They could be just off to bed. Of course, she's not here right now, so. And it may be wise as this is crawling up a hill at a slow pace. So, you guys know what I'm about to be doing. I'll catch you guys in a minute. Yep, that's happening. You know why? I've never seen this before. The combine is actually slipping down the hill. That is really weird. See if we park it on a... You're on a hill. You're sideways to the hill. You can't roll. There we go. Now, the engine's off. That's insane. Weird. I guess we'll back it down the hill because it's going to be coming down the hill. Whether I like it or not. Alright, let's find the old JCB. Get rid of the weights. We'll leave the ones on there right now. Actually, I should swap it for the minion weight. We'll leave it to what's on there now. Grab the trailer. Yeah, it is in there, isn't it? Hold up a bit of traffic, as you do. And hook up to the Richard Weston trailer. So, I was right in thinking someone who I knew worked on this trailer. Auction David did a bit of work on the trailer. Nothing major though. Absolutely nothing major. He worked on the little round bits here that kind of hold the cover. That's all he did. But he worked on the model. Pretty neat. So that's kind of cool knowing that, but it's nothing major. I'm surprised whoever fully created this to begin with couldn't do that himself though. I find that kind of strange, but hey, sometimes you find stuff difficult and get frustrated with it. I love this lighting. I always say this, but mid-autumn in this, what, in Seasons mod? Oh my god, the lighting's amazing. Long shadows, real bright light because the sun is so low. Well, if we had a sun, giants, it would be low. So we'll motor off down here. Hey, I didn't realise how much speed we had there. And we'll probably be able to complete the headland before we nuke and call it quits on today's video. Like I said, just a short one. Now, Friday, maybe Dusty Cove. So, wow, look how much that rolled, even from where I left it. Wouldn't mind betting it's still rolling. Let's try and get it level. Somewhat level anyway. And you guys may be able to hear the train in the background there. If you can't hear that, I'll be surprised. 'Cause she's loud. And you know what? There's our thumbnail. I can see it. Oh, what did I press? Okay, I think I've screwed up my camera. Because I brought this window up, which I don't know if you guys can even see. And now the camera won't keep on stopping. Genius! So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We'll be back tomorrow for regular scheduled stuff. And of course, Car Mechanic. Catch you guys later. See ya.